Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius. Hello Aqua Gang Gang. This is finally our January readings. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs as well as a cross watcher of the Aquarius. Gosh, I don't even know where to begin. Guess we'll start here. Looks like it's crooked. Still crooked, oh fuck it. It's gonna drive me nuts, but I think I moved my ring light, so. It's crooked self-love, perfect match. It's a mirror. See how she's looking in the mirror? But with the perfect match, it's like looking into a mirror, meeting your match. It's like a mirror soul. It's like a person that you have a connection with. It's like two peas in a pod. Romance. Independence. Someone here shies away from romance. She's like a wild wanderer. She loves romance, loves the notion of falling in love, but yet turns her back from it. Very, very Aquarius, because Aquarius can tend to be very aloof. They're very emotionally detached. Yeah, see, she's got her back turned. Whoever this feminine is, she's like a butterfly. She's very hard to get. She's aloof. She's kind of doing her own thing. And someone's watching her because you can see that they're behind her. Someone's watching. Someone's wondering what the fuck she's doing. They might be curious. Sexual encounter. Mysterious. Yeah, she is mysterious. They're wondering what the fuck she's up to. It makes them feel very attracted to her. And not just because she's mysterious and she's kind of like a wanderer and kind of does her own thing. That does help. But it fell over here near the like perfect match energy, right? It's very attractive the way that this feminine loves herself. That she doesn't need anybody. There's a mysteriousness to her because they can't quite catch this glimpse of her. She's almost like, I can't help but use the term again, hard to get. She might be elusive. It's like a butterfly. You know, the saying is that if you chase the butterfly, it runs. But if you just let the butterfly go, butterfly somehow mysteriously comes right back and sits right on your shoulder. Is someone here's allowing someone else to fly to be the butterfly? So they're on the sidelines watching. New discovery. I think I'm in love again. I'm hearing that song in my head. I think I'm in love again. Someone thinks they're in love, but it's kind of like a new thought that pops up. It's sort of like, oh my God, I think I'm in love. So it's like the light bulb goes off. Reminiscing. Someone wishes for a chance to like be with someone physically, sexually. They yearn for it, but it seems like it's impossible. And I don't know if it's impossible because she's just out of their reach, or if it's like star-crossed. I mean, look, obsession, but it doesn't feel like a low vibrational stalker, one-sided energy. I don't feel that. Divine feminine. This feminine's high vibed. This why she loves the fuck out of herself. See, look, secret lover. They're pining. But there's an obstacle. To me, the obstacle feels like they can't have her. She's out of their reach. They may have dreamt of you sexually. May have had a sexual dream about you. I don't know if they'd ever admit it, but they did. Someone had a sexual dream about someone. It's like a secret obsession. It's a secret love. How interesting. This is the last thing I thought was going to come up. I mean, I didn't know exactly what was going to come up, but this is a shock. It'll be shocking when you find this out, how they really feel. It's like, it's so well hidden. It's like camouflage. Like hidden in plain sight. This person, it's something very past lifey about always having to leave. I don't know if in past lives they always were like they had to go, right? I gotta go to war, or I gotta go hunt. Like they always had to leave. And so it's like a weird thing about both of them have this like strange willpower to have distance, because it's like strength, right? Always being able to have the strength to leave. It's very difficult to be emotionally distant. But these two have it down to like a science or something. They're used to it. They're used to pining for the other one. They're used to not having them. It's very past lifey. See, the devil, it's obsession. It's very well hidden too. You'd have to like really dig beneath the surface to feel this and find this, but it's there. It's some sort of bind that keeps the two of them binded. It's like, you know what binds them together? It's the yearning for the other. Something about that yearning, like, oh, I just be yearning for that like yearning inside really keeps this, it keeps this alive. It's like the fuel that continues to keep this whole thing going. They both yearn for the other. But the feminine turns her back and she just does her own fucking thing because she's learned self-love. You know, she's learned that she deserves better. She just kind of does her own thing. She's very independent. And this masculine's just sort of like this. And then if she was to turn and look at him, he would be like, she would never know. So this feels like it hasn't been said. It hasn't been clarified. May not have even been discovered. Someone here is going to have a light bulb moment. Bing! I think I'm in love again. It's almost like they just have like a fucking immediate wake-up call about a past life or something. There's like, bing! Oh my God, a past life. You got the Knight of Wands here with that Six of Pentacles. Everything shifts suddenly when it's known that both parties feel the same way. It shifts immediately. But I don't feel like you're there yet. The big reveal. I don't think that's happened. The baby. There's always a baby here. You know what's weird is sometimes when I have dreams, there's always like a random baby in it. I was like, whose baby is this? There's a baby. It's It's got the chills. This is a baby from a past life. It's almost like some of you are destined to have a baby together, and that ain't everybody. You know, I mean, a lot of us are in our older years, you know, menopause is soon approaching. It's not going to be for everybody, so it's not everyone's message, that part of it right here. It could just be a baby from a past life, the spirit of the baby that's always around. It's a boy, too. It's definitely a baby boy. Persecution and inquisition, finances. Something here about making money. And it continues in this lifetime. Someone here made money in a previous life as a witch. Or witchy healing things. They may have been a midwife, a doula, a doctor, right? Unrequited love. That bitch is still bitter. This bitch, whoever, 17th lifetime, I don't know, 1400, bitch, I don't know. She is bitter as hell. Maybe she's bitter because she could never get married, so she couldn't have a baby. Maybe that's the baby she could never have in the physical. Always with her. Never left her side. See, the unrequited thing's a really big fucking deal here. This is like the obstacle. I'm not going to say it if you don't say it. And if you don't tell me, I'm not going to tell you. And so I won't say it, you won't say it. We'll both never know. It's like no one wants to say it first. It's like a pride thing. Being extremely prideful. Native American. Something here with like a chief. A hawk? It's like a big winged bird. I think it's a hawk. Something about rain dance as well too. Karmic relationship. Someone lessens, someone really leans into karmic relationships. That's been like the thing. Kind of, it's like a distraction. Being attracted to the wrong ones. Always picking the wrong ones. That's what someone's thing is. It's like they always lean into the wrong ones. Who's going to say it first? Asia and wars and battles. So some sort of Asian connection here. And then with the wars and battles, it's that energy would run rampant within someone. They're always at war. So imagine in this life, if they're not enlisted in the military or anything, they'd always be at war with themselves. See, they're always at war. They're always fighting something or someone. And in this life, they're fighting themselves. It's like a fight between the 5D and the 3D, really, is what it feels like more than anything. They're fighting their own desire. They're fighting their own desire, which is such an idiotic thing to do, right? But it's a lit match and the fire. Bitch, I'm telling you right now. Remember I told you what keeps this shit going is the yearning? It's a lit match. It's spark, creation, new beginning. And the fire is passion, anger, and purification. It's like borderline love-hate because it's such an intense energy. So it's like even difficult to figure out if it's love or hate. It's like a feeling of extreme burning passion that it almost makes someone angry and bitter. Like, why the fuck do I want you so much? Almost as if to convince oneself they don't want you. Why? Why do I? They know. Well, they may not know consciously, but they know. Inside, something tells them. You want them so badly because you guys are not new to this. But there's always been this weird, like, yearning. the sage. Cleansing, purify, protection. That really does tie back to the Native American energy too. And there's the bridge. A connection here. There's a connection. It also talks about communication. The mirror. Didn't I fucking tell you bitches that in the beginning? It's like I'm psychic or something. Remember when I said that when you guys had the snowflake and you had the self-love? Remember I told you it's like looking in a mirror. It's like mirror souls. It's like I'm fucking psychic. And there you have the mirror. It's like looking at the other half of your soul. And I know that sounds weird. People go, oh, well, I'm whole. Well, fucking duh. But you know what we mean when we say, oh, it's the other half of me. You're whole, obviously. But what we mean is that it's kind of like this other person that just sort of feels like home. It feels like it's the other part of us. I don't know. Not to say we're half. We're only half. It's like fucking stop being so literal. It's like looking in a mirror. You guys mirror each other. So this would mean there'd be major mental telepathy. You'd think of them, they'd feel it. They think of you, you feel it. But see, this is the issue, is both people are trying to not show something, and it mirrors each other, and then they're both like, well, if you don't say it, I won't say it, and they mirror that. They're very prideful, very aloof. See, Aquarians, that's our downfall, is we are very good at being emotionally detached. We just are. But don't get me wrong, when we fall, we're obsessed because we're a fixated sign, right? We're one of the fixated signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. When we fall fucking hard, face first, and we're done, okay? We're stuck, we're done. But we have this gift of being very emotionally detached. Who's going to say it first? Who's going to be the brave one to strike the match first? Because it's already there. See, that's the fucked up part of this, is it's already there. Something's already kindled. You see what I'm saying? So it's not even like lighting a match to start this thing. It's already there. It's about lighting the match to acknowledge. It's almost like you wouldn't even have to say it. You just look in each other's eyes. You'd look at them, they'd look at you, and it would be this knowing of, yeah, and you wouldn't even have to say it. So do you like me too? Yeah, I do, I like you too. There'd be no words necessary. Because it would be so intensely overwhelming. You just would look at the other person and you'd know. You know what I mean? All right, let's get into this extended. If you want to rent it, click below this video the word more. It's going to bring up all my links. First, I want to take you to my website, saltwaterhillstarot.com. Go to the extended readings, and there you will look for the January extended readings. On the main home page of my website is the tickets to my 6th in-person meet and greet, which is going to be held in Nolens, Sunday, March 24th. Again, it is for the feminines to get together. We can talk stories, break bread. I get to finally meet people in person. This ain't the Bachelorette. This ain't the time where you get to come and be, that ain't it, okay? It's not. It's one of those events for like us to kiki it up. If you guys follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, I posted a reel of my wine country meet and greet last month, and it was amazing. So just to get an idea, if you guys are curious what the fuck you do, we talk stories, we meet, we eat, we partake in liquids of things, and we have a great time, and we share sacred space with each other is what we do. So anyways, thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the extended Aqua Gang and Cross Watchers. Love you, bye.